Have you ever sat looking at your trading screen and suddenly seen your entire order tab turn bright red? The feeling at that moment must be your heart beating faster, your hands and feet shaking, and you are wondering what is happening to your account. Actually, it is not the platform's fault, but it is a margin call, the early warning signal that Exness sends to you. Many new traders often see it as a death sentence, but for experienced traders, a margin call is like a fire alarm. It doesn't close your order immediately, but it reminds you to take action because your account is in danger. In today's video, we will analyze what a margin call actually is, and when this signal is triggered by Exness, and most importantly, the 3 vital actions you need to take immediately upon receiving this warning.
This is the Exness Market Channel, where we provide the most useful information about trading activities on the Exness platform. We are a leading development partner of Exness. If you're new to Exness Market, make sure to hit the subscribe button to stay updated with our latest videos. If you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment below, and our team will get back to you as soon as possible. You'll find the registration guide and the latest Exness updates in the video description and pinned comment. Besides this channel, you can also visit our Exness Market website to explore more about Exness.
To avoid confusion when a margin call appears, you must first clearly understand the language the platform speaks to you, which means understanding the most core concepts. First is equity. This is the actual value at any given time in your account, which equals the starting balance plus or minus the floating profit/loss. Equity changes every second according to market fluctuations. Second is margin. This is the used margin, the amount of money you must deposit to maintain open positions. The more orders are opened, the larger the margin will be. Third is margin level. This is the margin level in percent, a measure of your account's health. Its calculation formula is very simple. Margin level equals equity divided by margin, and the result is multiplied by 100%. For example, if you have an equity of 2,000 USD and are using a margin of 200 USD, the margin level will be 2,000 divided by 200, multiplied by 100%, which equals 1,000%. This is an extremely safe state. But on the contrary, if the equity is only 500 USD and the margin is still 200 USD, the margin level will be 500 divided by 200, multiplied by 100%, which equals 200 %. By now, the distance to the danger level has narrowed considerably. You can think of the margin level like your body's blood pressure index. When it is high and stable, you are healthy, but when it drops too low, it is when the body is about to faint. A margin call is a warning. Be careful. Your blood pressure is reaching a dangerous level. So, when will a margin call appear on Exness? On most Exness account types, it is activated at 60%. This is the number you need to remember carefully. When your margin level drops below 60%, the platform will trigger a warning signal. At this time, the interface of MetaTrader 4 and MetaTrader 5 will turn a prominent red color. If you have the alarm sound turned on, you may hear an alarm sound. What it means is that Exness is calling you. Your account can no longer afford any more risk, and please act before it's too late. The most important thing to emphasize at this stage is that no orders have been closed yet. This is just a reminder, giving you a chance to handle the situation. Many traders confuse margin call and stop out. You need to clearly distinguish that a margin call is a warning. It only appears at 60%. And a stop out is a mandatory action, usually at 0%, depending on the account type, where the system will then automatically close the largest losing order until your account is back in balance. Another point worth noting is that when a margin call appears, The psychology of many traders often fluctuates strongly. Some people panic and close all orders, and others rush to deposit more money without calculation. Both of these states are very dangerous. The best way is to understand the situation, stay calm, and make decisions based on strategy, not on your emotions. 3 vital actions to take. In Part 3, we will look at 3 vital actions to take when a margin call occurs, when that signal appears. What should you do? There are 3 very obvious choices. The first action is to deposit more money, increasing equity. This is the most direct and fastest way to save your account. As you deposit more money, the equity will increase, and the margin level formula will also improve. But it is important to note that depositing more money is only a short-term solution. If the volume of your open orders is too large compared to your capital, sooner or later you will encounter a margin call again. So, consider depositing money as an emergency measure and review your long-term capital management strategy. The second action is to close orders and reduce margin. If you cannot deposit more money, this is a mandatory option. Please review the portfolio of orders you have open. Which order is losing the most? Close it to release the margin. If any order has no potential or is against the trend, cut it. When you reduce the margin level ratio will automatically increase, pulling the account back to the safe zone. This is also the way professional traders often protect their accounts during periods of strong volatility. The third action is to do nothing, but understand the consequences. There are traders who choose to stand still and hope the market will turn around, but this is a risky decision. Because if the market continues to go against you, the margin level will fall to the stop-out level, at which point the system will automatically close all your orders, and you will lose control of your account. Remember that doing nothing is betting your entire account on luck, and luck is never a sustainable strategy in trading. A margin call is not the enemy. It's like an honest companion, reminding you that your account is at risk. And when you see this warning, you must take action immediately, whether it's adding more funds, closing some positions, or at least adjusting your trading strategy. Trading is not just about finding entry points. It is also the art of keeping your account alive long enough to have a chance to win. And margin is the one to remind you of that. Above is all the content that I shared on the topic of margin call. If you find this video useful, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss important knowledge in the forex market. Thank you for watching the video, and see you in the next videos.